Hey, how we doing? Happy Lord's Day. Happy Sunday. We got a lot going on. We're going to recap the last 7 days here on HTM Live. Follow Hold the Man. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter, X. I'm right here on YouTube, HTM Live on YouTube. I got a Facebook. You know what I'm saying? I got a Facebook still. That's a different breed of folks right there. It's always fun to go fuck around on Facebook. Go fuck everybody's heads up on Facebook. Hold the Mayo on Facebook. I'm on Twitch as well. Check me out on Twitch, Snow Like John on Twitch. I'll be playing video games and shit and streaming, interacting with the community, and all that shit. HM Live presented by Burkhart's 985-626-7741. That's the number that you need to call if you want to just go ahead and get that generator process going. Get it going. Look, they'll come look at your AC. It's the best time to get your AC looked at because it's hot as the devil's pockets outside. So get your AC looked at, but really talk to them about that generator because you're going to need it. You're going to need it. They got like 20-something storms coming. All 20 of them could come to New Orleans, and guess what? You'd be sitting in the dark with a wet ass because you ain't got a generator. And they'll work you out a deal. Let them know that Hold the Mayo told you to hit them up. And they're gonna know what it is right then and there. They're gonna know that they messing with the common folks, and they're gonna work you out a deal on that generator. 985-626-7741. Hit up Burkhart's. Also presented by the Compman. I don't know what kind of work y'all do, but hopefully y'all working. And if you get hurt on the job, this is the guy to call. Go ahead and save it in your phone. It's the Compman. 504-838-8883. If you fall on your ass while you're working, call this guy immediately. Call him immediately. They're a law firm in the New Orleans area that can hit real attorneys work in the workers' comp system. They'll get you right. You'll forget about that ass slip up in no time after you call the comp man. Also presented by Blue Plate Mayo, who's been here for you in your grocery store since 1927. All right, that's almost 100 years. That's almost, nobody has been here for you that long. Nobody. I don't care who it is. I don't care what relative you want. Blue Plate's been here for you longer. They've been here since 1927. Shout out to Blue Plate. I'm about to open up the River Parish trash line, 504-265-0025. Give me a call. It's kind of wide open. Tonight we got to go live while LSU's playing because LSU got postponed. I don't even think it was raining. I think it kind of maybe looked like it was gonna rain like 1,000 miles away. They postponed the game. LSU starting at the same time as HTM Live. The NBA Finals are going on as well. So we up against it. But I'm not gonna not do a show. That's what I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna not do a show. Spread quarters.
Yo, hello.
Yo, what's up, bro?
Yeah, how you doing, Mayo?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
First time calling, man. I'm good. J-Raw 702 from Vegas, man. And I'm happy to be on, man. I've been trying to get a hold of you all season, man. All football season.
Well, football season is really tough to get a hold of. I mean, in the off season, you know what I'm saying? I think we're a little slower. I'm trying to think what I could compare it to. What gets slow a few months of the year? I'm trying to think. I'm not Party City. I don't want to compare myself to Party City, but yeah, during football season, we Party City, you know?
Yeah, man. But no, I was just calling, man. I've been watching your show I've been picking up the last season or so, man. And you had a conversation about the best Batman, man. Y'all never mentioned Kevin Conroy, man. Probably the best Batman. The dude that does the voice acting for him.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
I was like, man, y'all forgot to mention Kevin Conroy. He's a go. I mean, he wasn't there in person, man.
Damn, bro, you really have been trying to get in touch with me for a while because that was like months ago. You still on this topic for months? This shit bugged your ass.
I was like, man, I just came back from the bar. I had a cold one, man. I seen that you were starting up the show in a second. I was like, man, let me see if I could let me just try my luck, man.
Yeah, so
I was just thinking about that.
So he did that, what? He did that, damn, bro. He did that from 92 to 2020. So he's still doing it.
Died.
Yeah.
He passed away. Rest in peace. He passed away a couple years ago, but he was doing that till he died, man. But he was holding that legend of Batman down.
Yeah. Well, shout out to Kevin Conroy, bro. Sorry.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace. But yeah, no, I was just calling. I've been watching your Red Beans and Rice stuff for the last 2-3 years. I'm coming out to NOLA for September 7th for the Arizona game. It's gonna be my first time going. You got any good food recommendations off the top?
Yeah, I mean, I got 264 of them on the internet. Off the top of my head, I don't. Just depends where you're going. You know what I'm saying? I love a lot of places, so I don't ever just hold on to one like that. I never really have. I love so many places, but I would recommend, some of the top places I've done on the segment. That's my easiest way to explain it.
Yeah, that's real, man. But I won't keep holding up the line too much longer, man. I'm saying, I know we're going to suck ass this season, man, but I'm going to be there for that first game, first time going to the Dome, man. We're going to suck ass, but I'm going to have a good time, man. Just want to tell everybody, who that nation, man, keep doing what you're doing. Love and support you, man. Go Raw 702 out, man. All
right, brother. Take care. Appreciate the call. Who that? I think he said he was in Vegas. That's what's up. First time caller. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? We always down to welcome a new caller. Call me by whatever. It's wide open tonight. Call me by whatever. We talking about the last 7 days of the week. Spread quarters. Hello?
No. Mayo.
Hey.
What's up? It's AG, Denham Springs, bro. I called in for the first time last week. What's going on, bro?
Nah, shit, brother. What's happening with you?
No shit. Watching this game, bro. On the patio, just chilling. This fucking rain delay. You know what it is.
Have they not started this game yet?
No, they did. It just started.
Well, what fucking channel is it on? Because they keep lying on YouTube TV. They saying that it's on.
Bro, you ain't heard of Cajunomics by now?
Yeah, I know about Cajunomics, but I'm on YouTube right now. I don't want to pull more internet up.
I understand.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
But no, Curio leading off. Jay Johnson, he led off the game, or led off with a hit. Jay Johnson, after putting him seventh that one game, he said, "Fuck that, motherfucker went 3 for 3, 5 ribs yesterday." Fucking.
Brother, I don't understand why they so difficult about putting. That's why. This is why people be pissed about all the streaming shit. Bro, I can't find the game. They've said it was on ESPN2. Now it's on ESPNU. I'm watching the game yesterday. They switch it. The other day, they switch it from ESPN2 to ESPNU. The game on ESPNU goes to ESPN2. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Dude, I be lying to you. I ain't gonna lie. I rock with Cajunomics. I mean, I got YouTube TV, but
y'all gonna have the feds at Cajunomics house, bro. Yeah, everybody on.
They're gonna be at my house too, because we're not paying for the pay-per-view fights. We watched the fights last night, and we're not paying for that. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I mean, it's they asking for a lot. Ain't no doubt about it.
But you think that's what I wanted to ask, bro? You think Sean's done?
Suga Show's in a weird spot, man. I was thinking about that earlier today. I'm like, dude, what is he gonna do? Because if not for getting into this series with Merab, which he's lost both, the one last night he lost by submission, which I really did not expect. But if not for him getting in it, he could have been knocking dudes out the last couple years. But he got into this Merab series, and man, he is just 100% not better than Merab, and it's so obvious at this point.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, and then just both their energy, the whole night, you could just tell it was. Yeah. It wasn't his fight.
And I love Suga Show, bro. I just wish that just wish Merab wasn't there, because the fact that he's there, Suga Show's gonna have to go to another division, and that's a whole different thing. Right there. So I don't know.
Let me ask you about this. There's like a little theory going around about the Poirier, him fighting Holloway coming up. I wish I could go, but I'm like you. Fuck, they want too much, bro. I can't.
Well, the tickets are dropping. I checked them out the other day. I still can't find this fucking LSU game, dude. All right, ESPNU, because it says 30 for 30 on that. That's why. They trying to confuse you, dude. They don't even want to put LSU's playing on it. But yeah, man, what was I about to say? I forgot.
No, you good. I was going to say there's a little theory going on that Poirier, after he fight Holloway, if he gets the BMF belt, that he's going to fight Tapiro if Tapiro beat Olivier and try and go out double belt. And and retire after that.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
I don't know. Shapiro's a bad dude. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And I mean, Olivier done got the best of.
Look what he did to Volk. Look what Taporia did to Volk. You know what I'm saying? It's just certain guys. Islam's another one. I think Kamzat's another one. You're just not gonna beat them. They really good, dude.
Yeah,
you know,
them Russian. Something about that Russian blood, bro.
Yeah, and then look, another thing is the tickets on UFC, they all just starting to drop. I looked the other day, and they all starting to drop. So I would just hang in there. I know it sucks, but you don't want to break your arm off trying to buy a ticket.
Another thing I want to ask, bro, how did Terminex shit work out for you, bro? Dude, when they finished covering that shit, that looked like some frat house about to host a haunted house party or something, bro. That shit looked fucking crazy, dude.
Son, that work is crazy. I mean,
that's what I say. That's the work, yeah.
Dude, these dudes get that bright and early in the morning and go hop on a fucking 50-foot roof.
That dude talking about, he's like, yeah, all right, bro? Like, yeah, dude, sorry, I ain't climbed fucking a 40-foot ladder to a roof before. Like, we just do this on a regular.
I mean, they wrapped that house up in an hour, you know? But it's crazy work, dude. I could not imagine doing that every day.
Well, fuck. Anyway, I don't want to let you go, bro. I was just calling in to say my little part. And fuck Aaron Rodgers. He's a little goofball. I don't know what the fuck he got going on in the Steelers, but I think Will Howard need to be the guy anyway. But that's another conversation. I don't know what. He probably did ayahuasca and
I want to do ayahuasca.
Fucking Pittsburgh.
I ain't gonna lie, I want to do ayahuasca. I do. One time.
I'm good with that, bro. About shrooms is about as far as I'm gonna take it with that. I ain't anything more than that.
I like shrooms too. Those are cool. I do shrooms like twice a year. It's always fun.
Yeah, here or there. You gotta go for your little trip, bro.
Yeah. All right, dude. Let me get out of here.
Appreciate the call. Yeah, bro. Who that, baby? Always.
All right, who that? Aaron Rodgers did sign with the Steelers. I think he's getting like $10 million a year. That is confirmed. Aaron Rodgers. Saints don't play the Steelers, so we won't be able to see him. The Carter 6 dropped. That was like a fucking holiday that day. Now, of course, it is 2025. There has been a copious amount of criticism about this album. It is all-time high criticism, whether you like it, hate it, whatever. I did a poll. We got some votes on there. It's looking like 57% right now saying no, they didn't like it. 43% saying yeah. Spread quarters.
Hey, Devin. Not living down there full time. I don't really keep up with a lot of Louisiana sports because it's kind of hard being away, but I do follow the Saints a lot. Haven't seen a whole lot of Saints news this week, but it does look like that Shuck looks like he's the front wall quarterback competition.
Well, that's the thing. Like, it really was a week where you didn't see a lot. I know that they wrapped up the OTAs, the Saints did, and they about to go into mini camp. And no, you just heard, hey, both look good. Spencer Rattler looked good. Shuck looked good. You're not really hearing a lot. Like I said, we know this. You're not really going to see a lot until training camp and then preseason.
No. No, not at all. And I've been looking to try to see if they could find any videos or read anything, and looks like they keeping things pretty hush-hush in training camp.
Now, mini camp is open to the public, I believe. So I think you can. I'm pretty sure is open to the public, or maybe some of the days are. And of course, training camp is too. So the public's going to be able to set eyes on the Saints here shortly.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, I got a question for you. I know you're on your 257th or 60th or whatever Red Bean and Rice Monday, and I watch it every time because I think it's pretty good that you support the local businesses. But what's your favorite side to eat with them? Because I see you do different ones all the time. Like, I'm partial to smoked sausage with the red beans and fish or something with the white beans.
Oh, okay. So what you ask, what my favorite protein is, essentially? Is what you're asking?
Yeah, like the side with the red beans. I just think smoked sausage.
Dude, I'm going to be honest with you, and I don't get it a lot, but man, I know it's random. I love ribs with red beans. I don't know, why people don't do that more. I love ribs with them, but my favorite is probably fried fish or fried chicken. I like a fried pork chop. Here I go, just naming everything. I love a good fried pork. Like if you really know how to fucking make a hammerhead pork chop, I love that. What else? I'm trying to think of some different shit. Maybe smoked sausage. To be honest, like if it's just like the link of sausage or whatever, not crazy on that. I'd rather have fried chicken, fried fish, fucking ribs, wings. If you could really lay down some wings in my hot plate, I love that. You know, some nice breaded wings. Yeah.
You know what you don't see in the red beans no more is a ham bone in it. My grandma used to keep the ham bones from like Easter or whatever and put it in the red beans. And man, you just don't see that no more.
No, you don't. Now the really good red beans, you'll see it. Like, you know, you'll see the little ham hock piece and shit in there. I love that. You're right though. You don't see the ham hock a lot. You don't.
It ain't the same. Up here where I am, check it out. They steam the blue crabs up here, which is horrible. Like they don't with vinegar. It's horrible. You got to boil them in that liquid to get the flavor. And last time I was down there, I got some #1 males from the Crabman Plus. Man, they were fat, and we boiled them in the spice and all. And then you come back up here and they steam them in vinegar. It's horrible. Who does that?
Yeah, you got to get that flavor inside of the crab. You talking about for like soft shell crabs and shit?
Well, just a regular hard shell boil.
Oh yeah,
so like of course with the soft shells, you got to season them. And let me tell you what the trick to cooking them is. After you bread them, you put them in the refrigerator for about 20 minutes, and all the bread will stick. None of them will come off. It'll come off when you drop it in the grease.
Love that. Yeah, Stale Cracker put out a video on soft shell crabs a couple of days ago, and they looked fire. I mean, I love a soft shell crab po' boy, bro. Hot sauce, pickles, like all that shit. I fucking love that po' boy.
Let me tell you how you cook soft shell crabs. You char grill them with the garlic sauce like they do with the oysters, and they phenomenal like that. Try them like that.
All right, yeah, I'll look into that for sure.
All right, brother. Well, look, enjoy your pork chop and your red beans and rice Monday tomorrow.
All right, dude. Appreciate it, man. Take care. Give me a call, 504-265-0025. Like I said, the Carter 6 dropped. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Are you a hater? Are you a lover of the Carter 6? We got the NBA Finals going on. You got the Thunder and the Pacers. The Pacers won the first game in OKC. Halliburton, right there as the clock's running out, hits a shot, clutch again. Unbelievable. They were down by a lot. And came back and absolutely shocked the Thunder. I don't think that'll happen tonight, but hey, who knows, man? The Pacers, they determined, bro. Spread quarters.
It's Hey Mayo. It's Nola Boy, bro.
Nola Boy, what's going on?
Nothing, man. Hey, went fishing yesterday, bro. Shit was fire.
What you caught?
Caught a catfish and some crabs. We got 3 catfish and about 8 or 9 crabs.
You went fishing. You went fishing and you caught crabs.
Well, we threw the crab lines out at the camp afterwards.
Okay. So you caught you said you caught a catfish, a redfish, and crabs.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, you need to go. Catfish, you need to get on YouTube and learn how to fish better. You got to do better than that, Noah boy.
Look, bro. Hey, it ain't that. It was hot as hell. Okay.
Well, the fish like a nice hot day.
Yeah, man. Whatever.
You got to you got to do better, Noah. I need you to get more than 2 fish next time.
Yeah, we'll work on it.
All right, brother. All right.
Hey, then we went to the ground patty.
All right.
Hamburger.
I fucking respect it. I respect the piss. I respect the piss out of ground patty.
Shit was phenomenal, bro.
That's it.
And then, I'm sorry. Yeah, you continue.
No, I'm just continuing on about ground patty, bro. Ground patty, solid. That's an economy booster right there. Fucking ground patty. And yeah, I know you're young. That's when you're supposed to go to ground. You're supposed to start laying roots at the ground patty when you're young. You know what I'm saying? That way that you respect it when you get older. And that's where I'm at on the ground patty right now.
Yeah, bro. And you know what? Tell you something, that the reason why I haven't been, moderating on Twitch and stuff. Well, Cox needs to fix the internet, bro.
They're not gonna.
Internet.
They're not gonna. Huh? They're not gonna, Nola.
No, they're not gonna fix it. It's so bad to the point to where I can't even I'll go on Twitch or whatever. It won't even show the channel. It won't even load up.
Yeah, no, that's Cox, brother. I fought a war with Cox what feels like 100 years ago. And I'm going to tell you right now, I didn't come out the same human, man. It was a grueling war. You do not want to battle with them because they play like they dumb. That's Cox. I'm telling you, when they teaching all the Cox workers how to be a Cox employee, the first rule is you need to know how to play dumb. And that's what Cox does best. Top-notch dumb players. These motherfuckers play dumb with the best of them. They'll act like they have no idea what you're talking about on anything. And they're going to send you a bill for $200 in the mail every month.
Exactly.
And email you about it.
Exactly. And why the hell on the LSU games they keep on changing the channels? Where they putting them on, bro?
I don't know.
They change it. They changing it like a freaking Xbox disc. On Play Different Game, they switch it. It's so annoying.
Yeah, I know, man. I hate that you have to go through that, Nola boy.
It's ridiculous, bro. I'm trying to watch my Tigers go out there and win the game. But when they switch the channels up on me, it's hard to find it. And then I have to go watch the freaking Gamecast on ESPN on the app.
Right.
All
right, Nola boy. Bro. Well, look, have a great wait. What you doing next? What's your next move, bro?
What do you mean?
Like you said, you went to ground patty today. You went fishing. What are you doing next? What's the next?
Well,
don't worry about it.
I think tomorrow, bro. I'm probably just gonna chill at home and play Xbox, bro.
All right, brother. Well, that's great. All right, Nola boy.
Hey, all right. I'm gonna get back to my job.
All right, dude. Yeah, football season. I think it's 11 Saturdays until college football, and that's really when it just all starts, And I don't care what anybody says. I was thinking about this today. Not having football on is brutal. I don't care how much you like another sport, whatever. Football is the best sport. It's the best to watch. It's the most captivating sport. It's fucking awesome, and it fucking sucks when it's not on. It just does. It feels like 10 years go by when football's not on. I feel so much older than I was last year when I was watching football. Spread quarters.
Hey, Devin, what's up, man? Hey, I want to get your opinion. This USC from last night, I'm not real in the loop on it. I haven't been keeping up with it like I should. This girl, Kayla Harrison.
Yeah.
You going to sit here with Dana White. Well, they're not drug testing anymore. That girl bigger than Brock Lesnar.
Now, she is.
I'm talking about that shit Barry Bonds was rubbing on his shoulder. She got.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure they do USADA, which is the testing that they do. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure she's testing. Now, I think the reason why she's so big like that is this girl has been wrestling forever. This girl's been wrestling forever. So, she is and she's very serious about it. And she's straight at, she's not fucking around, you know what I'm saying, doing no other shit. She's very determined. With all that being said, my GOAT, Amanda Nunes, she is gonna give Kayla Harrison what she don't want, which is gonna be that knockout. I'm telling you, bro.
She did it to Cyborg. Everybody said nobody ever touched Cyborg. So
that's the best. That's the best female fighter I've ever watched on television ever. Yeah, Amanda Nunes.
All right, bro. Who that?
She's now, I don't know if she's peak Amanda Nunes anymore. But we're going to see. It's going to be a great matchup. Like I said, Merab beat Suga Show. I don't know what Suga Show is going to do. Henry Cejudo called him out. Henry Cejudo's on a three fight skid. Bro, this guy fight anybody. This guy fight the door worker at Walmart. Spray quarters.
Finally, man. You got to talk about our true man, a.k.a. K Quick, a.k.a. Ron Killings, man. We got work.
Yeah.
We got work partner.
Yeah, yeah, we did. I didn't look. Yeah, no. You know what? I got work too, so just happened.
You got work.
But that's how I want. When I'm watching wrestling, I want to get worked like that.
That was the best. That was the best thing all year. Let's be real.
Yeah,
Hey, that was excitement. About damn time we get something.
I want to get worked. I want to be like, oh wow, holy shit, I was wrong. They were right. I want that. That means that they doing something really good with creative. Now, other than that, Money in the Bank. This is what I told people about when they said, oh, Money in Bank's in New Orleans now. Garbage. Sorry, garbage. For the most part, that was a garbage event. These guys, man, they shoving ads up your ass.
Yeah, you're pretty much getting worried about not watching the LSU baseball game right now, too. But that's another story. But shout out on Carter 6 is not his best, but not his worst. You know what I'm saying? There's a few tracks on there that are okay, right? I like Band from NO, probably my personal favorite. But the one with Jelly Roll and Big Sean, not bad. And the one with Big X, The Plug, I mean, you got to give respect. Not bad, but other ones are kind of just subpar, you know, kind of filler tracks. But you know what's crazy? He didn't drop one single at all before the album dropped. So that was kind of funny in itself, right? You know?
Yeah, I mean, my favorite song was, I think, song number 2, which was Welcome to the Carter. That felt the most, like, right to me.
Yeah, that was okay. Not bad. Yeah, right after the intro. The intro, dude, after the intro was all right. The intro was fucking lit, right?
But there was a few songs on there that I could see myself listening to again. But it's just sad that you got to say that for Wayne. But, you know, all good things eventually come to an end, and that applies to everything.
That's very true. And look, we got to give credit where credit's due, right? The longevity of the career, definitely respectable. I mean, look at it. Sucks that he's a Packers fan, number one, but
yes,
you know, all in all, Wayne's career is absolutely impeccable, dude. It's just truly remarkable. He stood the test of time, and look, who knows? He might have another one in the chamber, but oh well. If he doesn't have another one, we will always forgive. You know, he'll be your favorite rapper's favorite rapper, right? Bar none. So.
Right. I mean, and look, all of our GOATs really, they not like peaking like they once were as far as what sounded good to our ears and all that stuff. I mean, the same could be said about Boosie. I mean, dude, Boosie dropped thousands of songs, and I probably liked, you know, if he dropped 2,000 songs, I probably like 1,500 of them. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know where he was at a few weeks ago? Do you know where he was at a few weeks ago?
Where?
He was in my city, Thibodaux, Louisiana.
Nice, yeah. It's just
he came for that alumni. It was nice. I didn't go to it, but look, it was special, like the way he came to Thibodaux and all, and kind of, it was a good little, as an alumni, I think, for Thibodaux High.
And I don't think it's right to say that Wayne fell off. I don't think it's right to say that. I think it's just like when you achieve so much, no matter what you do, when you achieve so much and you achieve like the highest of accomplishments, humanly, you are not going to like want your will to want to do the next greatest thing. Dude, it's slowly kind of because you've constantly achieved it. You've constantly achieved it. You know what?
That's a valid point.
What could he do? What could Wayne put out in Carter 6 that was gonna blow away Carter 2, Carter 3? You know,
right?
What was he gonna do?
Exactly. No ceilings. You know, Carter 5. Right. Exactly. And like the mixtapes, right? You can't.
Yeah.
Like back when his mixtape era, that was truly like an era. Like thankfully, I was rather young. You could say whatever, but like you'll never forget that. You know what I'm saying? Where you at in time?
The drought.
Yada yada yada. Right. It'll stand the test of time.
Yeah.
I mean, you could pop in whatever one, you know what I'm saying? Like you said,
Drought 3. Drought 3 to me. To me.
Trap real, trapaholics, all that, all of the above. And like you'll forever vibe to it, you know what I'm saying? So that's what's up.
Yeah. And that's the thing about music too. Nobody really ever formally retires from making music. Cause I mean, you could say you're not making music anymore. 5 years later, you want to make music. I mean, I've seen legends like Steve Perry from Journey.
I love it.
He's still
Steve Perry, yeah.
He still lays down music, and nobody knows what he was doing for the last 40 years. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what about this one? I got a name for you. What about Sidney Snow?
That's my grandfather. Yeah, yeah. He's still doing it too. He's 80.
Hey, shout out.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to the G father. Still going strong. Can you say dedication right there? You know what I'm saying? Talk about following his passion in life. Much respect to Sidney Snow.
Absolutely. All right,
well,
brother.
Look, I gotta go. Later. Hold it.
LSU's up 1-0 against West Virginia. LSU scored 16 points last game. They could have scored 26. They just kind of took their foot off the gas, I feel like, but they scored 16 last game against West Virginia. Let me ask you this. Should I go to Omaha? Should I drive to Omaha? It's a 14-hour drive. I don't fly. So should I drive to Omaha? It's a 14-hour. Could I still get tickets? Is there a place to stay? That's the kind of shit. I'm not saying I am gonna. I was just kind of thinking about it. It'd be like a very spontaneous move. And that's my favorite thing to do is just, just do something like, oh, all right, I'm going to be gone for 7 days, whatever. Like, I'd love to do something like that, but would that make sense to do that? And is it feasible? Spread quarters.
Devin, two things, man. You brought up the ground patty, man. That brought back some memories. There used to be one in Baton Rouge. It's off of Sherwood Forest, right by the interstate.
Yeah. Sure.
And my mother loved that place, rest in peace. But you'd walk in there and there was peanuts on the floor. I mean, I was born in 84, so I was probably, 12, 13 years old. But she loved that place. And started riding motorcycles with my dad when I got older. And we went all the way out there to Thibodeau because they had one out there off of, I forget what it is, Highway 20 maybe.
Yeah.
And it was shut down.
Well, there's two places I think of when I think of peanuts on the floor. Okay? Ground patty's one of them. And I don't know if you know the other one. Do you know what the other one is?
God, it's going to rack my brain. But
O. Henry's is what it was called. I don't even know if they're around no more. But my dad used to bring me there to O. Henry's. I want to say it was maybe in Slidell or something like that. I forget. It's been a long time. But, I mean, I'm talking about mounds of peanuts all over the fucking ground. It was amazing. It was just like, I don't know, man, little things. And, yeah, the ground patty just always felt good to me.
Yeah. And the second thing I wanted to bring up, too, it looks like we got a road game against LSU football against Vanderbilt at Vandy in Nashville. I've never been in Nashville. Do you know anything about it? You think it might be worth riding out there? Or?
Dude, I've heard nothing but great things about Nashville. And honestly, I hear it like almost every day. Like even this morning when I was on Twitch, somebody was talking about how they just got back from Nashville, and it was awesome. So, yeah, I want to go to Nashville.
I live in a beach town over here, and, man, it's all bachelorette parties and stuff, and they're all from Tennessee and Nashville. It's like they trade spots. You go to Destin, Florida, or you going to Nashville for your bachelorette party. So
I'm still loyal to Gulf Shores, bro. So when we talking beaches, nothing feels better to me than Gulf Shores. I don't know what it is. I just love that place.
I hear you. Well, keep me posted. Let me know. I think I might make that ride up there in Nashville and see what they're about.
Yeah, man. So what week is that?
October 18th.
Okay.
So, and then we got the Saints play the next day, and that's a road game at Chicago.
Okay, there you go. So it's working out. All right, dude.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I might have. I'm trying to travel more, just in general, but I don't like to fly.
Well,
so.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's Red Beans other places too. Huh?
Oh, there's that. Dude, I ain't even worried about that. I'll always figure that out. I could be in Montana, and I promise you, I can figure it out. No doubt.
I hear you, friend. Well, enjoy the stream, man. I'll talk to you later.
All right, man. Take care. Later.
Later.
All right. Happy birthday, Jerry. Jerry G. Everybody wish Jerry G a happy birthday in the chat. His birthday is this Saturday. How old you turning, Jerry? And do me a favor. Throw a like on the stream for Jerry's birthday, too. Throw a like on the stream. Jerry would appreciate it. Jerry would appreciate that. Thumbs up on the stream. Give me a call, 504-265-0025. We're talking about the last 7 days. Spread quarters, River Parish trash line business stinks, but it's picking up.
Yeah, I really think the album was terrible, man. I mean, it didn't feel like anything that I've ever heard from Carter before. I personally think that, Yeah, I'm Live could have made a better album with his ass cheeks. It would have been better than that.
Damn, bro, you really didn't like it. So out of 10, what would you give it?
If I'm going to be honest, it was probably a 4.
Okay. I'd give it a 6.
And why? Why a 6?
Just because it's not as bad as... You got to realize the internet's going to make you feel like something is absolutely awful no matter what, especially for big-name people. Think about it, bro. They've done this to so many people, bro. They do this to Kevin Hart anytime he's in a movie, anytime he's doing stand-up now. When you reach the pinnacle of whatever your profession is, people... Look at LeBron. People are so hard on LeBron. Even you go back to...
100%. I think my rating doesn't fall. Like, I don't think the album is trash due to Wayne. I think the producer on this album just completely fucked it up.
Wasn't the great? Yeah, that's one thing I'll say. It wasn't. You just would have thought in 2025 it would have been a better quality of production for sure.
Right. You know, I just think the producers in today's day and age are just overhyped. I think.
Oh shit! LSU just went. Oh god, it's 5-0. They beating the shit out these boys. But I'd hate to be a West Virginia fan right now.
I don't think I could even imagine that. You know.
Nah, I mean, oh, damn! Look at that picture, bro. He's got that West Virginia mustache. All right, yeah. Well, what's up, bro? Anything else?
Nah, bro. Shout out to Cajunamics, bro. Again, like that dude was saying, Cajunamics, bro.
Cajunamics, bro. I've been knowing about Cajunamics for years.
That shit was facts, though. Cajunamics is the real deal.
No, he's real. But, he really is.
Yeah, bro. I'm ready to get back in the football season, man. I can't wait.
We almost made it, so I commend everybody that made it. It's tough to get through this. It is.
Yeah, it's hot too. On top of it, so we already stressed out, and you gotta bring 6 T-shirts with you every time you leave the house.
Yeah,
it's stressful, but and we don't got Breeze here to keep us cool no more, so it sucks. But I'm looking forward to Rattler and Shuck. I really am. Every day it seems more promising. And yeah, bro. But yeah, have a good night, dude.
All right, dude. Later. Yeah, man, it's just crazy about the production with it. But still, no, I'm standing by my 6. I'm giving it a 6 out of 10. Wayne's new album. And that's based off of 2 run-throughs of it. I haven't even, spread quarters.
T-I-G-E-R-S Tigers! They get a fucking name, fucking Alex box after Milam. That's a grown fucking man, baby. We going all the fucking way, son. We fucking gonna win the whole mother fucking thing. Go Tigers.
That was Yam Live. Obviously, that was Yam Live. On the LSU Tigers right now. Everybody's on the Tigers right now for sure, bro. It's a great... Now, football's not here right now, but this is a great time of the year as far as baseball is concerned. It's our greatest baseball time of the year. It's the best it'll get for Louisiana right here. Right here. Spread quarters.
Yeah, Mayo, it's Canadian Cohen.
Yo, what up, Cohen?
Not much. How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right, bro. We all, you know what I'm saying? We rooting for LSU to go all the way, go to Omaha, and win another championship, because that's what we do down here, bro.
For sure, bro.
You know what I'm saying? This ain't no Montreal Expo shit, Canadian Cohen. This is that real down south baseball.
Yeah. The Expo's been gone forever, bro.
I know.
But you watch Money in the Bank this year?
I did. It was brutal. You got Slim Jim stickers on the fucking tables. When are these guys gonna get enough money? I mean, how about they just throw the sponsors on the refs now too? In their just throw a little sponsor on the ref. It's just a sponsor fest. It's, the ladder's presented by Fireball. The briefcase is presented by Cash App. It's very distracting, brother.
It's really pissing me off lately because they're canceling. Obviously, they canceled Mania at NOLA. And everything just seems like a cash grab. The tickets are way too expensive. None of the real fans can afford to go. Like in my opinion, that pay-per-view sucked. It sucked.
Bro, I could have told you Money in the Bank was gonna suck. They do it all the time. That shit sucks almost every year.
We've seen absolutely everything you can do with a ladder. And tell me why I'm not seeing a single table. Like, We've seen fucking everything you can do with a ladder, and you're telling me the big shocker to the crowd, the big weapon, it is the Fireball ladder. That's a couple feet taller than the other one.
The Fireball ladder. First of all, you could tell that WWE, they'll take any money that somebody will send them in the mailbox, because first of all, Fireball? Like, motherfucker, Is it 2009? Fireball? Really? Like, come on, bro. Fireball? They'll take money from anybody, WWE. Anybody.
It's annoying, bro. It's just every single thing has a sponsor on it, and all these fucking people out here paying big money, and it's not even good. Like, in my opinion, bro, I'm getting sick of the John Cena, bro. It's every pay-per-view. It's the same shit. Every Monday Night Raw, every SmackDown. It's John Cena. It's Cody Rhodes. Like, it's just, it's fucking annoying.
Well, but it's TKO. That's the people that own them, and they own UFC too. So if you look at ticket prices and all that shit, just think it's the same people. They got the same approach. Yeah. They sit down in meetings, and I know that they at peace with knowing that, hey, for instance, like if Money in the Bank, if it fills up 16,000 people, will 16,000 people spend over $1,000 a ticket? And they all sit in a meeting and they like, yeah, they will. All right, let's do it. That is not a good, it might be good for them, might be good for their money. That is not a good way to keep, bro, Americans are loyal, especially with wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, people been watching wrestling for, I'm 32. I've been watching for 32 years. You know what I'm saying? It's like the first thing I ever remember seeing. So, I don't know, man. These guys running it, they don't know Americans, bro. American wrestling fans. They don't know it.
It's annoying as fuck, but you
Canadian
know,
Canadian too. I don't want to leave out Canada. Same thing, like rooted in wrestling, you know.
Yeah, you know, UFC was pretty good. I liked UFC a lot.
Yeah, no, it was it's a good card. You had some yeah, it was a good card. I was just thinking about it in my head. It was a good card. I wish Vicente could have. I just had some bets I lost. Essentially, is what I'm about to say.
Yeah.
I wish Vicente could have pulled it off. That would have been dope. I had Pena plus 400 just because she's beating Amanda Nunes. I mean, I gotta give her a respect bet for that, you know. But it's all good. It was a good card.
Yeah, I mean, I can't lie. Kayla Harrison has got the craziest physique I think I've seen on a woman ever.
Yeah, she's a strong woman.
She's so fucking big. She's so huge.
Yeah, she looks like she bench presses her vehicle before she gets in it in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah, like, her versus Amanda Nunes is going to be fucking insane.
No, it's going to be a mega fight. Seriously, man. I'm really looking forward to it.
I can't wait for Poirier, man. That's like...
Who you think's going to win? Who you got, Poirier or Holloway?
Oh, Poirier. I got to back him up, bro. He's one of my favorite all time. And, yeah, I think it's going to be a brutal fight. It's going to be a great fight. But, yeah, I think he's got to win it just to submit himself. Like, he's already submitted himself, but to really, really put him up there as one of the ones. You know what I mean? He
definitely deserves to win. And what I mean by that is he deserves to go out on a win. I mean, he definitely don't deserve to go out on a loss by any means.
When he's already like, because this is a third fight, he's already beat him twice. So it's like, get the hat trick, you know, get the BMF title, retire in NOLA. It's so perfect.
Yeah. I agree, brother.
All right, well, I appreciate it, like usual. And, yeah.
All right, Cohen, hang in there. Football's almost here.
Yeah, I got CFL. That's it.
Oh, yeah. Started. Oh, yeah, CFL. All right.
Hi, Cass.
All right, dude. See you later, man. CFL, bro. You couldn't you couldn't tie me to a chair and get me to watch that shit. I got to be honest with you, dude. Spread quarters.
What's up, Mayo? It's AG.
Yo, what's up?
You were talking about Money in the Bank. I mean, yeah, it was a pretty bad card, but here's what really like made me mad. Why does Seth Rollins win Money in the Bank? Like, you have LA Knight in there. And shoot, even El Grande Americano, I would have taken that.
First of all, the people that they had in that match, here, let's pull it up real quick. Just so I can get everything.
I got it for you.
Go ahead. Go through the list of people in that match real quick.
You got Seth Rollins.
Okay.
Penta.
Okay.
Andrade.
Okay. What? Like, what?
Andrade was there for spots.
I get it. Yeah, he's a flexible guy that could do the whole ladder. That's like what they did with Kofi for years. I get it, but what? Okay, who else?
Solo Sikoa.
Okay.
LA Knight, yeah.
All right, yeah.
And El Grande Americano, Chad Gable, whoever you want to call.
This is who you given a briefcase to be able to cash in for the world title. One of those guys. Few of those guys got no business being in that match. Where's Randy Orton? Where's like the big names? Where's Roman Reigns? Where are these guys at? I mean, you throwing in Andrade for what?
Shoot, I was hoping it would have been Carmelo Hayes to win that match because I've been a big fan of Melo ever since he was in NXT, but they just threw Andrade in there because he's a spot guy.
I don't know, man. Anyway, so to go back to what you said about Seth Rollins winning, he was the right guy to win it, to be honest with you, because if there's one moment I really remember well, and I really liked this era, it was the Seth Rollins, J&J Security, Money in the Bank, Seth Rollins era. He did it perfect at that time. I don't love what they doing now with Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed as basically the J&J. They're basically doing it all over again, but with these, I don't love it. You know what I'm saying? Braun Breaker, like, you know what's going to happen. He's eventually going to turn on Seth Rollins and take another big step into being the superstar. We get it, but it's predictable, bro. It's very predictable. We've seen this movie.
So either one or two things is going to happen. Seth's either going to fail to cash in on Monday, because I think he's cashing in Monday night. He's either failing that cash in or he wins, and it's going to be him and Punk at SummerSlam for the title.
I'm so tired of CM Punk. I am. I'm sorry. I'm tired of him. He's old. And it don't even look like when he does his finisher move, like taps his thigh on the head. It's fucking lame. And yeah, I'm a hater. So.
All right. Well, good talking with you, man. That's all I wanted to talk to you about was Money in the Bank.
All right, dude. Well, yeah, I watched it. It was just all right for me.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, who dat? Go Tigers, go Pels, all that good stuff.
All right, my brother. Take care.
Take care, brother.
WWE's, I'm so pissed at them dudes, bro, right now, man. They have completely sold out. I've said that a few times in the history of WWE, but I mean it. They have sold out. Spread quarters.
After we win tonight, like Jake Taylor from Major League said, there's only one thing left to do. Win the whole fucking thing.
Thank you, Yam Live. Yam Live double dipping. Spread quarters.
Yellow.
Yellow.
What's up, Devin?
What's up?
Mel Funner. That's Handy Orton.
Yeah, what up, Mel Funner?
What's up? I got a question for you. Give me your top 3 places to drink a beer.
Top 3 places to drink a beer. All right,
Yeah.
My house, number 1. Number 2 in
Let me take
in the
top
snow.
3
In the snow, that was awesome. I love drinking a beer in the snow.
Oh yeah,
that was.
You
fire.
didn't even have to put it in the ice chest.
Bro,
Yeah,
that was one of the best beers I ever drank. Was
Just
in the
like
snow. It was a Barracuda sitting in like fucking 5 feet of snow. Take a sip, put my beer in some snow. That shit was fucking magical. That was like, there's Disney World and then there's drinking a beer in the snow. They like right there.
I never thought I'd see the day, but that day was fucking crazy.
Yeah, no, that's 2 right there. My house, the snow, and then in the dome. Love drinking beer in the dome. So that's my 3 right there.
$15 ass beer.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that. But yeah, no, once you drink 2 of them, you don't even give a fuck. So
that's true. The fuck. Hey, all right. What do you think about this Black Ops 6? Or no, it's Black Ops 7.
I don't know. It ain't came out yet.
You saw the trailer?
Yeah, I saw it this morning, actually.
You like it? You like what you're seeing or no?
It was all right. I mean, it's just a fucking teaser trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear you.
All right.
Hold up the line.
All right, let me go. Let me go, Milfon. Jesus, this motherfucker's sitting here. All right. Should I go to Omaha though? I don't know, bro. Like, all right, I didn't get to read the comments when I first asked that, but What do y'all think? I don't like to fly. Would there be hotels available or a place to stay, an Airbnb or whatever? And could I get tickets? And then would it be feasible? That's the things I need to know right there. I'll drive the 14 hours because to me, driving 14 hours, that's several places I can stop, venture off, see what the fuck's going on. I'm pretty sure I'd pass, Arkansas. I don't even fucking know. Because I don't leave Louisiana a lot, to be honest with you. Spread quarters.
Mayo.
Yeah.
Fish fry, brother.
Fish fry. What's going on, bro?
I'm thankful the LSU game started 2 hours late tonight because it gave me 2 extra hours to drink beer tonight.
And Lord knows you needed those 2 hours.
Lord knows I needed it, brother. Just a good excuse,
Yeah.
But I know we're talking about Lil Wayne on the comeback, brother. And do you recall when Eminem made his comeback album on MGK and it wasn't the same? I love Lil Wayne. I love Eminem. But their music just doesn't hit the same as it did back then. You know what I mean?
Well, it can't. It's not possible. It's not possible. It's no way. Once you...
I agree.
Like, who has... Like, what... Let's really think about this. Let's really put some thought into this, though. What musician has put out... I mean, at this point, Wayne has been in the public eye in music since the mid-'90s, right? So, it's been how many years? It's been 30 years. Who has topped themselves for 30 years? I'd love to hear it. Like, maybe I just can't think of it.
Exactly.
But who is...
Exactly. They're trying to come out of retirement, it's like... It's tough to do, man, It's something that's not that hardly can't be done.
Well, here's the thing too. Music has changed as far as what. All right, so the new generation, like I don't even think that they would appreciate Wayne's mixtapes from back in the day. I don't even think they'd appreciate it. I don't think that it's not the sound that they used to. There's a certain style of rap now, and it's first of all, it's a lot of rap to where it's not nearly as lyrical. I mean, we know this. I mean, it's a fast like not even completing your sentence.
You hear Eminem.
Yelling.
You hear Eminem break down the word. Eminem breaks down the word orange.
Yeah,
and talks about how he rhymes it with everything, and like the new generation does not appreciate that near as much as they should, brother.
They like a certain style of music that's popular now. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like these new age rappers that have a certain. It's. They're not going to appreciate Wayne. So, but also you had a lot of people who grew up listening to Wayne that didn't care for it either. So, yeah, it just is what it is.
My nephews still listen to Lil Wayne every time they're in this truck. I'm here to tell you. Old Wayne, not the new shit.
Yeah, well, I still listen to Old Wayne every week. I still listen to Old Boosie every week. I still listen to Labby.
My bloodline will appreciate it. I'm here to tell you.
Yeah.
And dude, I can't believe Suga Show tapped out last night. But
I can't believe it either.
I do respect Halliburton going over there, shaking Trump's hand, brother. Twice.
Halliburton.
Make sure to get the photo with him.
You mean Highland?
Yeah. Yeah. Whatever his name is.
Well, one's an NBA player.
I mean Merab. Merab tapped Suga Show out.
You called him Halliburton?
Yeah, I was thinking about the other guy.
Oh, you're thinking about the NBA. Fish fry.
Merab tapped out Suga Show, huh?
Yeah. Did you watch?
Yeah, I'll watch. Hell yeah, I'll watch that shit.
All right, Fish Fry. What else you got, brother?
That's all I got other than, hey, the New Orleans UFC tickets are higher than giraffe pussy, brother. And I would love to get them, but I'd love to drink free beer in my garage and watch it here and get drunk. So that's what I might have to do.
All right, Fish Fry. Well, look, we appreciate the call as always, brother.
All right, brother. Y'all take it easy. Have a good one.
All right, dude. Fish Fry is fried. Yeah, there it is. Fish Fry is fried. He has no fucking clue what he's talking about. Probably about to pull up at a Cracker Barrel. That's what I'm picturing about Fish Fry. Fish Fry riding in his truck. He's on the interstate just driving a Cracker Barrel. Spread quarters.
Mayo.
Yeah.
How you doing, brother? It's Zen Man.
Oh God, what's going on?
Not a whole lot. I'm in Florida right now. I drove almost 11 hours overnight yesterday. Today I was kayaking with the manatees. It was a lot of fun. I got a little sunburn.
That's cool. So what you doing out there? Just kayaking?
I'm going to Post Malone actually on Tuesday. I'm very excited.
You would, brother. Why does that make sense that you would travel 11 hours to go see Post Malone? Why does that make sense that you would do that?
I mean, you got to give me some credit. I'm loyal, at least, you know?
You a postie, Zen Man.
Yeah. I guess you could say that.
11 hours to see fucking Post Malone. That's incredible.
Thank you. Yeah. I got one question though, man. So I completely agree with you on Money in the Bank. I don't know why they gave Seth Rollins the case. I don't like his finishers. I don't like his stupid music, his stupid outfits. I think they should have given it. I think LA Knight should have gone over, or maybe Penta, like someone at least that like is not one of those main guys for years, so that you can make him a main guy. Like Seth Rollins doesn't need the case. One of these younger dudes.
I think it's a situation where nobody. I mean, I agree. LA Knight would have been a good one, but I think it's a situation where they want to go with this storyline, and what I mean by that is that Seth Rollins, Paul Heyman, Brian Breaker, Bronson Reed, shit they got going on. They want to feed everything into that. They do. So it's best for them to just let him have it. That way, the fact that he has it, something bigger, crazier will happen because he has it. But anyway, I think Seth Rollins was way better. First of all, I think he was just way better in general on his first Money in the Bank. At this point, Seth Rollins is all right to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not. You would think at this point of his career, at the very top, they've given him so many opportunities. You would think that, but he's still like just kind of corny. He says like the most generic shit, like "I'll beat your butt" type shit. You know, Seth freaking Rollins. Like, it's everything that's lame about the WWE, and he feeds into that. So.
Yeah, I honestly think that I completely agree with you. I think it is going to be probably. I don't know how it could not be obvious. You know, like his cash in. The only way I think I could be like, okay, that's a pretty good like cash in would be if Cena wins at SummerSlam, and as he's walking out, he cashes in, so he stops him from like walking out as the last champ. But I don't know how much. I don't think people would actually have good reception to that. But that's the only thing I could think of.
Yeah, I think they're going to wind up tying everybody into something. So I think Logan Paul will be tied in. I think Brian Breaker will be tied in. Everybody will be tied in to this storyline as far as like what's going to happen with that Money in the Bank. But whatever, dude. You know, at the end of the day, I'm pissed at WWE, and they are underachieving right now. As far as a product, it's underachieving big time.
Yeah, I think honestly the way you can just talk about it is just bringing up Logan Paul. Like he's almost headlining every pay-per-view now, and he's not even like a made man. He's just kind of comes in because he's got a lot of followers.
Yeah, that they all about the dollar signs. That's it. It's just they all about the dollar signs, and it's very obvious. They don't even care that it's obvious no more. They just want to shove ads up your fucking ass the entire show. So, Zinman, did your other personality get sunburned as well? The chat wants to know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There you go. Man's been questioned before. I could tell. All right, Zinman.
All right, have a great one, man.
All right, brother. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out I would be down to do the Omaha thing if it makes sense. So that means like if I could get a place to stay that isn't like $1 million. I understand the tickets thing. Usually you can get tickets on site. I'll run into somebody that'll give me a ticket. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm not worried about like buying the tickets ahead of time. It's driving to Omaha, which I'll be excited for, to be honest. I'll do a 7 and 7. I'll stop a bunch of places. I'll make a lot of fun out of it. I know that. And then can I get a place where I could because I got to be back. I wouldn't be able to stay till the 23rd. I got to be back for a golf tournament, Fletcher Mackel's golf tournament. And I think it's on the 18th. So I got to be back for that. I need a caddy for that tournament. I'm taking applications on it. I need somebody that can tell me what fucking club to pull out based on the distance. That's what I need for the Fletcher Mackel golf tournament. I'm going to win. I'm not going to just, drink cocktails and, just walk around the golf course. I'm going to win. So I need a good caddy, taking applications. I need somebody that knows what they're talking about, that's very observant of the golf course. That's what I need. So just hit me up. Let me know, bro. I guess hit me up on Twitter or the email, whatever, and let me know. I'm just looking for a caddy for the Fletcher Mackel golf tournament, trying to get a dub. Nebraska is like the colon cancer of states. I would definitely do an Albany all day, and it might be super easy to pull off. Yeah, like just let me know, and I'll consider everybody. I'm just looking for the best caddy possible for the golf tournament. Anyway, bro, I'm about to wrap it up. Another episode of HTM Live right here on YouTube. Let people know, man. Drop a thumbs up on the stream and go tell a motherfucker about this show so they can be here next week. You know what I'm saying? We doing the show every Sunday up until football season, and then it's after every game we doing the show. And I'll probably add another day in there because we're going to be so fucking obsessed with football come that time that I'm just going to add another show in there. And we're going to do another night of HTM Live as well. But anyway, shout out to Blue Plate Mayo. Shout out to the Compman. If you get hurt on the job, make sure you call the Compman 504-838-8883. Or if you're antisocial, you don't like talking on the phone, www.compman.com. Keep thinking about that generator, but don't think too long because a hurricane will be in the Gulf in no time. Give Burkhardt a call, 985-626-7741. Get that generator. Let him know before you start talking about any generating. Just like, hey, look, I heard y'all can hook me up with a generator on Hold the Mail on HTM Live. That way they know that you're not, you know what I'm saying? That you're not like some schmuck, right? You a common folk looking for a common generator for a common cause. 985-626-7741. I'm on Instagram, Hold the Mayo on Instagram. I'm on Twitter, X, right here on YouTube, Facebook, and I'm also on Twitch. Look me up, Hold the Mayo, Snow Lake John. Either one of them will work. And yeah, we out of here. Till next Sunday. Y'all take care.